Hey guys, super excited about today's video. It is the 10 mistakes that I made in business and how you can avoid them. Okay, so I have loved business ever since I was like in elementary school. I used to play businesswoman in my bedroom. I had my desk set up and I had a phone that didn't work and I would answer it and it wasn't even ringing. I would file papers that meant absolutely nothing and I would talk to people that weren't even there. Don't judge me, because you know you used to talk to people and all that stuff and play in your bedroom too. I'm just kidding. Okay, so anyway, so I've loved business since I was a little girl, and when I became older, I started my own business. And I failed at my own business big time. Like, I failed big time. But what I didn't fail in was gaining the wisdom, knowledge, and information that you need to start and sustain a successful business. And that is what I want to share with you guys today. The actual, the class that I taught is actually 30 something, like 34, 35 minutes long. So I didn't post it here on YouTube. But if you click the link below, you can head on over, and it's actually an audio download that you can download onto your computer, your laptop, your iPad, whatever, and you can listen to it over and over and over again and take notes. I share with you guys all of my secrets, like everything that I did that produced failure. I mean, I was horrible at business, even though I wanted it so bad. I never studied for it. I never went to school for it. I never did any of that stuff that you are supposed to do before you start a business. And most of you guys know my story. I failed the 9th grade 3 times, quit school when I was 16 years old, got pregnant at 18, got on welfare from 18 to 21, and had absolutely no vision for my life. Absolutely none. But I go into that more into the actual class. But I want to read I want to read to you a little chapter in my book. If you guys do not have this book, my book, It's Not a Secret to Success, 5 Principles to Finding Your Purpose and Creating Success. What are you waiting for? Okay, so I want to read you guys this little part. It's called, I Had to Fire My Manager. When you begin to live a better life, you must manage it. When you have a vision and you believe in it and you speak about it and you do something toward it, you will reap a harvest that you must learn how to manage. If you don't manage it, you will lose it. I had to fire my store manager because she did not pay bills on time. She didn't return phone calls. She always showed up to work late, and she opened and closed the store whenever she felt like it. Did you hear that? She opened and closed my store whenever she felt like it. So I had to fire her because she was not a good manager at all. That manager was me. Paying bills late was what I knew. Since I had been living on my own since 18 years old, I always paid my bills late. I never knew the importance of having good credit and paying my bills on time. My store was open for 3 years, and at the end of the 3rd year, I really started to get behind on my bills. It was really starting to affect my marriage because I would take money from our house to pay the bills at the store. And my husband was getting tired of that, and rightfully so. Oh my goodness, it was crazy bananas. So I go more into depth in the actual class that you can download by clicking the link below. Guys, it is my passion. It's what wakes me up in the morning to do business, to run my business, to create products and programs and services that help other people on their journey of starting their own business or increasing the income and the customers and the clients that they have in their current business if they're already in business. So I absolutely love business. Business like runs through my veins. Since I was a little girl, no, not since I was a little girl, I didn't think of that. That's a lie. when I became a teenager, like in between 18 to 20, around the time that I was on welfare, it never made sense to me to go to a job that I didn't like, collect a paycheck from a boss that had the say so on how much money I could make. Like, that never made sense to me. I couldn't understand why people would go to a job that they didn't like and receive a pay that they had no say in and live off of that. Like, that just, it just made me itch. Now, my first run-in with business, I was sitting on my couch and I was watching Dr. Farrah Gray. I'm sure many of you know who he is. He is just freaking awesome. I'm going to post his picture right here. Yes, that is the awesome Dr. Farrah Gray. I was watching him on the Tavis Smiley show, and I didn't know who he was at the time, but I emailed him, not thinking that he would, number one, get the email, and number two, read the email, and number three, reply back to me. But he did. He answered my email, he replied back to me, and he actually coached me through getting my products in stores. How awesome is that? And here is my store, my brick and mortar store that I had in Reisterstown, Maryland. It was 227 Main Street. Here it is. And he totally helped me get into the mind of business and actually how to be a businesswoman. So in that class, I teach you guys the 10 biggest mistakes that I made. And there is one tip in there, and I believe it's the last one. Now, don't go skipping to the last tip because I'm telling you the last one. But that last tip in that class will literally change your life if you do it. So I'm super excited about you guys going to download that. If you have not picked up a copy of my book yet, what are you waiting for? For real, what are you waiting for? It's Not a Secret to Success, 5 Principles to Finding Your Purpose and Creating Success. Guys, I believe that finding your purpose is easier than tying your shoe. Yes, I said it. Finding your purpose can be easier than learning how to tie your shoe. But we are so inundated with people telling us what we can do, telling us what we can't do. We got commercials. We got the ESPN. I said ESPN. I think it's, no, ESPN is the sports channel. Really? CNN telling us about the stock market and telling us about the economy that's crashing. And oh my God. So there's so much fear built up in us to start our own business that we're like, I might as well just stay at my job because this is pretty secure. Is it really? Is your job really secure? It really isn't. What will be secure is you finding out your purpose, finding out your gifts and talents, and creating a business around that. I absolutely love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Don't you love my shirt? This is a Nike shirt. It says, every damn day, just do it. Yeah, and I wore this t-shirt on purpose for this video because I want you guys to every single day just do it. Put one foot in front of the other. If you're afraid, do it afraid. Just rock out and live your freaking dreams, guys. Like, we don't have that much time. Our days are numbered. So what are you waiting for?